Hey, I'm Brian Van, Sportbike and today we're going to install a set of rear axle protectors on our 2017 Yamaha R6 STG project bike. Okay, very simple bolt-on. They slide into the axle, you tighten them down, and effectively what they've done here, okay, you're going to use 4mm T-handle. You've got a cone here. It's going to spread these legs apart. That will create pressure that holds it inside of the actual axle itself, okay? So, for the brake side, you're going to slide this sleeve over, push that in, try and get your logos aligned, put a little inward pressure too. And then you're going to want to hold it while you tighten it. And I got to tell you that comparing this to, because we did the little frame plug gig on this bike, man, that really is pretty darn solid. Okay, it does make note on the instructions to check these regularly. You want to make sure that they are tight, but that feels pretty rigid. I'd say I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, now we're going to install the other side. Look at how robust this is. I mean, those legs, they're really thick, okay? And man, to get those to fold out, that's going to take some torque. So I'm going to use a ratchet on this side. So I feel like I'm going to need a little more than just a T-handle to get that done. As compared to the other side, too. You know, this one, you get this one installed, you're going to be able to pretty much leave it. Right? When you go to change the tire, you would just grab a hold of this bad boy and just kind of pull it right out. But I mean, as you can clearly see here, I mean, I'm using a lot more torque than I did on the other side. I'm able to get it where I want it, but this is a little trickier, you know, than the other side was. Just gonna loosen it up just a little bit, you know, and that might be the kind of thing too that once you've stretched it once, you know, maybe it gets a little easier. I'm going to use a rag to hold onto it so it doesn't rotate. As easily. And that I feel good about. That is in there tight. So you can see installing on the other side was easy. On this side required a lot more effort. Once again, this part of the axle, when you're changing the tire, you know, you get this one good and tight, so it'll stay in there. You would take the other one off, remove the axle nut, and then just literally grab this bad boy, whoop, and just leave it right on the axle. I think that would be the best approach. So, I like it. I'd like to see them on the bike for a while and see if they do or do not come loose. I definitely would double check the torque on these from time to time, especially the other side. I think this one, man, you get this one tight, you're good. That's probably going nowhere, okay? And you can leave it for the long haul. Over here, it took a lot less torque to get this one to grab hold. And remember, every time you do a tire change, you have to loosen this up. I'll show you now. Just back it off like so and pull out. But those legs are much, much thinner and gauged than the other side, so they bend a whole heck of a lot easier. Yeah, I dig it. It looks good. There you have it. The R&G Racing rear axle protectors. I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTrackGear.com.